Hello, my name is Tone and I'm a chiropractor at Loxia Clinic, but I'm also one of the co-creators of the Surrey Teen Summit. And yesterday we had the opportunity to run a second study strategy session at Robert School. And we talked about the brain and the parts of the brain that needs to be in good health for you to be able to assimilate knowledge, take in knowledge, assimilate it, absorb it, and then retrieve it when you need it. We also talked about the growth mindset. And I want to expand on that today. So I wanted to talk to you about where that come from. So it's a philosophy based from a professor called Carol Dweck from America, and she has spent years and years and years working in schools and looking at children and students and how they learn, how they approach learning, and how they cope with failures and difficulties. And she found that there are kind of two ways of looking at learning things and attitude to learning. One of them is the growth mindset and one of them is the fixed mindset. And if you have a fixed mindset to a subject, then it could be that you believe that you can only go so far, that there is a roof above your head and that's as far as you can go with that subject, and you're not good at it and you'll never be good at it, and you're predeterminedly not ever going to be good in this subject. And we all know subjects that we have. And we also know that we probably all have stopped letting ourselves explore that area because we don't want to do it. We also believe that if we fail in that subject, then it's just a reassurance that we're never ever going to do that and we're never going to be good at it. We never have a go, we never try. We don't like to be criticized, and we see that as a big personal failure. And we also tend to be a bit jealous of other people who do better than us. But if you have a growth mindset view on this particular subject, so take a moment to kind of think, what do I find difficult and what do I find really easy? With those subjects that you find easy, you tend to have a go. You don't see the exploration as a difficulty. You understand that you're going to have to try and fail and try. You need to take things apart, try it again. You see that as just part of the puzzle. You don't see it as a personal weakness. You ask for help. You get people to help you to explain things. You take criticism and feedback as an opportunity to grow. And you will go into different paths and avenues that you never ever thought you would do, because in that subject and that area you have a growth mindset. And I bet that any adult watching this now will go, well, even now I will have a fixed mindset about some areas. I just won't go down that path. We also believe that intellectually we will never be able to do it. But we know now that our brains are able to change and absorb, and we have neuroplasticity. That means that our brains can just get smarter and smarter. So that's why I suggest that you look at those subjects that you find difficult and think of nudging them bit by bit and nudging them towards the growth mindset. Have a go. Try failing and see failing as an exploration, an opportunity to try it from a different way. And then start looking at words. So we know that words can really change the chemistry in our brain. So the word might is very powerful. We talk about mighty, but might is I might be able to do it. I might just get it one day. I might possibly understand this equation. Think of that as an opportunity. Put might into your words where you have a fixed mindset. And the other word is yet. I don't know how to do this yet. And yet will change. Carol Dweck again found that the word yet can really change how the chemistry in our brain opens up for opportunity, for expansion, for growth, for things to be able to possibly become a reality and to work for you. So the words might and yet are really powerful to put in. And know that when you adopt the growth mindset in learning, your teachers are going to give you opportunities. They're going to see, oh, this person really wants to learn. This person wants to have a go. I'm going to give them opportunities to learn. So think of that. Go online and look at the growth mindset and really look at what works for me. How can I tweak this to subjects that I find difficulty? And be kind to yourself. Know that we all have difficulties. And lastly, Thomas Edison, he tried and tried and tried and tried to get it right with the light bulb, and eventually did. And thank goodness for that. We all around the globe have benefited. So you might one day be a Thomas Edison in one area because you had a go, and you didn't see it as a personal failure. and you might have had a go in something you actually thought you can't do. So give it a go and do let us know how you get on. Bye!